This is a video about how to modify 2011 BMW power heated seats to work in a vintage car. I don't know anything about BMWs, and learned a little bit on YouTube. Just try to expand on that. So this is the harness, and we're going to take that off. So what comes out is the airbag wire is the yellow and the black. The seat belt, I guess, buzzer is this connector, and then this is the one we want. This has all the power for the heat for the seats. So I'm gonna cut these and then get the wires ready to splice in with that harness. Alright, so here's the wiring we need for the powered seats. These two red wires, or one has a black stripe but one's just red, are the hot. These two browns are the ground. It will work on these seats. It worked for like 10 seconds before it timed out. And then these two wires, the yellow and the green, are needed for a square wave generator. Found a useful link on YouTube for someone who specs all the parts, so I'll give a link to that. Basically you need the 5-volt step down and then the square wave generator. And here's my sloppy sketch of how it all gets wired up. So this is the 5-volt step down, going to the square wave and then going to the yellow and green wires. So I'll get that all set. Alright, so the browns are wired up to this, which is going to get, I think, just attached to the frame somewhere. And then the hots are connected to this, which I'll run to a relay at some point. And this gets spliced in with the hots and the ground. And then I've got the yellow from that connecting with the black wire, which is the negative on this guy, which also connects with the yellow and the seat. And then the yellow, which is the out, signal out, connects with the green. And then the red is the red feed from 5-volt. So I got the heat shrink on, and then if you look at this terminal, these two, this is one where all the wires for the seat controls come in. This is the two connectors next to that are for the heated seats, so we're going to pull those. So there are some extra wires. I did the driver's seat, it works fine. This is the passenger seat. There's 4 extra wires. I don't really know what they're for. I'm guessing they're for some airbag sensor for the passenger seat. And then for the heated seats, one of them, I think this is for the backrest, has just 2 wires, a green stripe and a brown. The other has a green stripe and a brown and a gray. And I'm guessing gray is thermostat or something like that, but we're not going to use that, so it's going to be always on, and you just have to shut it off, or I'll just have to shut it off if it gets too hot. So I've got the green spliced together and connected to a green here, the brown spliced also together with this blue, so this will be the ground, and then it's going to get grounded to the vehicle somewhere. And for my switch, if I want the light to be on when the power is on, I need the load to be in the center, the line side, the positive side, to be the side of the switch with no light, and the ground side to be the side with the light. And let me get my switch. So it's this style. It's gonna have a blue light. I'm actually gonna mount it in this location. I already did this one, so that's basically what it's going to be. Okay, seat heater on. Check back on the testing. Everything works, and then I'll let it sit for, it used to time out in 10 seconds, so actually probably less than that, probably like 5 seconds. So I'll give it a little bit more time and then make sure it's still working. Seems fine.